I want to welcome you to our breath workshop on meditation.hope. I want you to find a comfortable position that works for you. Dim the lights and get ready to relax. Positioning is different for everyone. If you're getting ready to tuck yourself in, feel free to do so, or sit comfortably. Ensure that your neck is supported. You're able to fully immerse your position of relaxation and focus is solely on your breath. I'm going to touch upon a bit of Pilates breathing. But as I'm talking to you, and at any point, if you feel you want to change your pattern of breath, that's not a problem at all. Pilates breath is mostly utilized during our classes, but it also has a tendency to give you energy. So as I touch upon this subject, it's solely to give you an understanding of what you can do. For relaxation reasons, we normally would use this really subtle engagement. Whether you're lying down in a fetal position or facing up, it will change the understanding and the sensations of the breath. I advise you practice this kind of breathing, if you could, in a fetal position. Later on, it's much easier initially to be in a supine position when you're lying face up, even though it's harder to connect with the posterior breath. If you're not aware about positioning and what the different positions are, have a look on the Pilates section of our app, where it not only has short videos to show you about positioning, but also some podcasts where you can just visualize and listen to help you with breath work. Especially if your breath is very shallow and you're struggling to find a rhythm, please know that you're not alone. Encourage yourself to keep practicing and don't shy away from this. Just like everything else in life, it takes time. Be kind and gentle to yourself at all times. And don't judge, because every day will be different. If you've rushed yourself, if you're under tension, if you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling anxious, all these things matter. They will affect your rhythm of breath. It's not every day we feel relaxed. Every minute is different, in fact. So especially during those hard times, it's going to be even more challenging not to be judgmental on yourself and just to practice good breathing technique. Meditation podcasts initially started during the lockdown, and we still keep going, as sometimes we think that the different day has made it easier, but in fact, we're all struggling even now in 2024, when life can be hard at times. Knowing that we're not finished working on our breathing, there's a lot more to do yet, is what encourages me to do these workshops, to ensure we keep on top of ourselves. As I'm talking to you now, if you're in a position that you are comfortable, maybe closing your eyes if it helps you. Just start to notice your breath, your natural rhythm, going in and going out. As you take the breath in, notice if you're using your nose or you're using your mouth. There's no wrong or right. Just acknowledge. If you can, allow that breath in to feel very natural. Most of the time, you're told to breathe in deeply. Just ignore that cue. Breathing in too deep, in fact, can start to take over. The shoulders might start to hunch, coming out of alignment. And the secondary breathing muscle groups around your neck might start to take over. For these reasons, I suggest you envision smelling a rose, and as you release the breath, working to release that breath fully. So we take the breath in and count to 2. And we breathe out. Count to 4. The key thing here is to remember to release fully. Now for our Pilates breath. We're using the nose to inhale and as you exhale using the mouth. As I said earlier, this is simply to give you a little taster of Pilates rhythm of breath. Taking in the air through the nose to the sides of the rib cage, to the back of the rib cage. And as you breathe out the mouth, connecting navel to spine. This rhythm of 2 to 4 ratio, we can expand and take maybe count of 3 to 6. As you advance, you might even go further, always ensuring that your exhale is longer. This rhythm of breath, taking the air to the sides of the rib cage, to the back of the rib cage, will expand the capacity of your lungs. Not only that, but it also helps to calm the rhythm. If you find yourself feeling anxious, overwhelmed at any point in the day, just pacing your breath, minimum of 2-4 ratio, in through the nose, out through the mouth, will assist to bring down that heart rate and get you back to a calm rhythm. Today, as we start to prepare for our relaxation series, we can change that breath to a simple nose to nose, which some of you are familiar with. You might even say that you have seen or used this practice elsewhere. Some might even consider this a yoga technique, but generally, we advise not to use this rhythm during the day, as it might be responsible to cut the oxygen level which you so desperately need to keep your energy up in the day. I touched upon the Pilates rhythm in the beginning of this session, simply to remind you to come back to that in the day if you ever need. But generally, releasing your breath out the mouth is advised for a full control, navel to spine connection to assist your spine during movement. And now, as we get ready for bedtime, we can allow for that nose to nose breath. As we start to slow down and get ready for sleep. The next segment is going to be a full body scan, ready to help you to acknowledge and to desensitize each segment of the body to allow you to rest fully. Remember, you can always go back to any rhythm of breath that works for you best. For this segment, we are going to suggest nose to nose breath, in and out through the nose. We're going to assume you are now in the supine position, lying down, facing up. with a full body relaxed. If you have a tendency to lock out your knees or know that you're going to feel tender on your lower back in this position, putting a towel behind your knees can potentially help to release the tension. Furthermore, if you need to move at any time, it is okay to do so. Remember, no judgment. This is about your body giving back to your spine and allowing some me time, taking yourself into a full body scan, connecting mind and body. We're going to start from the feet and work our way up using the breath. So let's begin. Starting with your toes, as you inhale, squeezing your toes. Exhale, release them. Inhale, pointing the toes. Exhale, release them. Inhale, pushing the heels. And release. Inhale, digging the heels into the bed. And release. Inhale, pushing those knees down. And release. Inhale, squeezing the glutes. And release. Inhale, pressing the lower back down. And release. Moving to the hands, squeezing the fingertips. Inhale. And release. Stretching the fingers apart. And release. Pressing the wrists down. And release. Pressing the elbows down. And release. Shoulders down. And release. Shoulders up to the ears. and release. Now for the neck, chin towards the chest, and release. Chin towards the ceiling, and release. Pressing the crown of the head to the back wall. Release. Pressing the head down into the cushion. Release. Eyebrows lifting towards the ceiling. Release. Squeezing the eyelids shut. Release. Clenching the jaw. And release. Stay with that feeling, full connection, still focused on the breath. Notice the breath all the way past the belly button and fully out. In, counting to 2, out for 4, notice how light you're feeling. The body feels light as a feather. So much lighter than when you started the body scan. If you feel the rhythm of breath is changing, maybe speeding up, that's okay. Reset. Focus on pushing that inhale past the belly button and fully letting it go. That light body is now almost gliding off the bed. You can imagine almost like you're floating a few inches off. At this stage, you might already be ready to rest. So you can switch off here. But if you remember, your brain can always wander off. In a brief moment, if you find yourself heading back to that feeling of the brain taking more effort and thoughts, it's okay. Just guide it back towards your breath. Notice that breath going in and notice it going out fully. It's not always easy. If you struggle from anxiety especially, our last podcast focuses on the power of words and how you can find comfort in the Bible. For those of you who don't use prayer, we hope that this recording will be the beginning of you channeling some of that from God's gift that we have and utilizing our breath. Naturally, we must let go of any need to control the present moment and future outcomes. We feel anxious because we tend to overanalyze what we think will happen today, tomorrow, or next week. We do this out of habit because in the past, situations and outcomes that didn't happen the way we expected, we tend to feel that we need to be in control and be worried. In order to change this habit, we must change our self-image and these beliefs. Are you still there? Do you notice your breath even now? Take it all in your stride, and let all the bad air out fully. With no pressure, no judgment. Should we be seeing the same method in life, not just our breath? Taking each day as it comes. I wish you sweet dreams. God bless you. Thank you for joining us.